Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at linear inequalities. I take it you already know what linear inequalities are. Um, you must have done this in primary school. You know what that sign is, the less than sign, and the less than or equal to. And you know what the greater than sign and the greater than and equal to signs are. Those are your inequalities. So I have a selection of worked examples that can help us tackle equations, linear equations that equations that involve linear inequalities. So let's have a look at the first one. Here we got 6x plus 5 is less than 47. Um, we would solve this the same way as we solve linear equations. We would just subtract 5 from both sides, and that would be 6x is less than 42. And if I divide both sides by 42, then x would be less than 7. And that would be the answer for that one. 4x plus 2 is less than 58. I'm going to subtract 2 from both sides, and I will have 4x is less than 56. And if I divide both sides by 4, then x would be less than 14, I think. We have 10x plus 5 is greater than 45. If I subtract 5 from both sides, I'll have 10x is greater than 40. And if we divide both sides by 10, then x would be greater than 4. Here we got x on both sides. 4x minus 9 is less than 3x plus 2. I'm going to collect all the x terms to the left-hand side and all the number terms to the right-hand side. So 4x minus 3x would be less than 2 plus 9. 4 minus 3 is 1, so 1x, which we just write as x, would be less than 11. And the next one, 3x minus x is less than 18 plus 4. We collect the x terms to one side and collect the number terms to the other side. And 3x minus x is 2x is less than 22. And then if we divide both sides by 2, x would be less than 11. Next question, we have 5 minus 2x is greater than or equal to 1. If we divide both sides, if we subtract 5 from both sides, we will have minus 2x greater than or equal to 1 minus 5, negative 2x greater than or equal to negative 4. And here we have a little rule. Whenever we are multiplying or dividing by a negative number, we change the sign. Yeah, so we would have, if we divide both sides by negative 2, then x would be less than or equal to 2. Yeah. We have 4x minus 7x is less than or equal to negative 19 plus 4. This would be negative 3x less than or equal to negative 15. And if we divide both sides by negative 3, which is a negative number, then x would be greater than or equal to 5. And here we've got special one which has boundaries, yeah, from one end and something in the middle and to another end and to the other end. What we can do here is split these up into two separate inequalities. So you have minus 2 is less than or equal to 3x minus 4, and 3x minus 4 is less than 7. Then we would have minus 2 plus 4 less than or equal to 3x. This is minus 2 plus 4 is 2 less than or equal to 3x. And if we divide both sides by 3, then 2/3 would be less than or equal to x. And if we look at this other side of the inequality, we would have 3x is less than 7 plus 4. 3x is less than 11, and then x would be less than 11 thirds. Yeah, and that will be the final answer for that one. Last question. Again, we have another one with boundaries. So we would split them up into two separate inequalities. We have -3 is less than 2x plus 1, and 2x plus 1 is less than or equal to 7. So we can take all the number terms to one side. -3 minus 1 less than 2x. And that will be -4 less than 2x. And if we divide both sides by 2, then negative 2 is less than x. And then we'll deal with this part now. 2x is less than or equal to 6, and x is less than or equal to 3. So we just bring down here less than or equal to 3. And that will be the end of the last problem. I hope you found that engaging. I hope you understood. You can now do solve problems involving inequalities, and you've built your confidence. Thank you for watching. I wish you best of luck in your studies, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye for now. Bye.